Beats with Sarah, the Illstrumentalist, where she makes soulful hip-hop instrumentals, chats with her amazing community and shares tips and tricks. So grab some popcorn and chill out with Sarah.
It's me. I'm back. I'm back. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy December. How's your day going? How's your week been? How's your month been? Where are you located? I think I saw somebody said they're on vacation. Shout out to you being on vacation watching the stream. In Brazil, which is fire. Let's see, Charles. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a good time out there. How's it out there? What's going on with you? What's the vibe? I want to go to Brazil. And make sure you listen to Sambafy. It's the EP I made. It's like a samba lo-fi hip hop. I'm right here. I got it right here. While you out there, because those songs are made for people to when you're in Brazil. So Sambafy is here, the Illstrumentalist. Check it out. And like, there's like, it's so hard to find content creators out there or someone that's out there. So make some good content with the music, and I would love to see what you make, even if it's just like showing off what you eat, bro. So congratulations to you being on vacation. Play that in the background. Some Sambafy. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Go to your bed. Go sit down. I try to be nice, not yell at you. You're gonna be stubborn, you know what I'm saying? So she knows that when I'm talking and I'm not talking to her, that she thinks she can get away with stuff, but not today. Go to your bed. Go sit Anyways, welcome to the stream. It's Friday. I'm feeling really good today. Probably the best I felt all week, honestly. It's been a couple of weeks, but things are pretty good. So, I hope that you're having a good week. Things are kind of weird, right? But like, I mean, for one thing, TikTok's about to be banned next month, and I enjoy using TikTok as a consumer. Um, as far as being a user, I'm not the biggest fan. Let me see. What do you get? Hold on one second. Have another bed into this bed. Lay down. Lay down. She has a luxurious life. She's got a second bed. I guess they're banning TikTok, and it's supposed to be the day before inauguration day. So I don't know what's going down next year. I don't know. They need to go ahead and try to appeal it and go to the Supreme Court. I mean, with the Supreme Court looking kind of it's looking suspicious. So one thing I've been processing is my relationship between social media and like YouTube. So like one thing that has always been consistent since day one has been YouTube. That's why I come to stream here on YouTube. I don't go to Twitch and start somewhere else because I'm like, oh, this is a whole new start, so I'm gonna stream on YouTube. And like with social media, made so much content for Instagram and got paid for nothing, paid not a dime, which is fine. I'm doing it because I enjoy it. But they used to pay. YouTube pays. They've always paid. And like with Instagram, you don't get a chance for your audience to see your content like that. It's like you have to post every day in order for the algorithm to like you. So I know like Curtis King had mentioned even a year, maybe even 2 years, how he was focusing more on YouTube. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be focusing more on YouTube, post more YouTube videos, and stop posting, like really get out the habit of posting on socials. I'm going to be posting on socials, but it's going to be more focused on YouTube and my Patreon. So shout outs to my Patreons. Where's my, oh, I didn't make a button for that. Boom. Shout outs to my Patreons. This past week we had a really dope discussion. We have on the Patreon, we have 3 different options. The last option, VIP, can have a monthly group chat with me and a bunch of other producers. This week we had really dope conversations, and it's a safe place. So if you want to vibe out support as well, it's a place to listen to unreleased music, content before it gets released, and I'm gonna have like extended versions of really cool stuff coming out that's gonna be exclusive on Patreon. So, but anyways, I'm gonna be focused more on just being on YouTube and also building my catalog. The other thing that I feel like this year I made a lot of music, and a lot of music's getting released next year. So that's really cool. Right now, I love my catalog, but I'm excited for it to grow. This is my DistroKid account. I know some people, I went to a panel yesterday, and somebody was asking me, how do I release music? And this is how I release my music. So I go through distrokid.com. There's a link in the description for 7% off your first year. This is how you get your music on streaming services, and this is how you get paid for the recording portion of your song. This is one part of the song. You have your and if you have one song, the song has 2 parts. It has the recording and it has the composition. Okay? The recording is what DistroKid collects. You pay a monthly or a yearly rate, or monthly, and then they give you 100% royalties of your recording. And then if you want your publishing, which is your composition, you would sign up for with the PRO, performance rights organization. That's a whole separate company. So, a little fun fact. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, they also do covers. Like you can also release covers. So I want to release more covers next year. I'm excited about that. But yeah. It's December the 6th. And just like I shared with y'all before, we got to finish what we started. You know what I'm saying? So I have some projects that this one is almost complete. I'm just going to do some little polishing. I think I have 2 projects to just polish up and then take a look at the Microwave Beats Volume 2, see where we're at, where we left off, and start either recording the MPC to Ableton or finish the songs that we had already recorded. So, Lucy, come here, up, sit right here. Thank you. Let's stay. I may have to put her dog TV on. Did y'all know that as we're going live right now in this very moment, there is a live stream of dog TV. There's a dog TV that's live streaming right now on YouTube. And it's just literally clips of dogs running in slow motion and like really happy music. So it's they're making a lot of money from these clips, man. I'm like, I need to make a YouTube channel for dogs, bro. Let me read y'all's comments. What's up, everybody? I see Creative Mind and Alexander here, the first 2 in the chat. I appreciate y'all coming through. Surround, and what's up, Nova? Nova was in the group conversation this week. It's nice to actually meet y'all. I was just thinking on a walk today, I was just like, man, I'm in this room by myself talking to myself essentially, and I'm talking to like to some words and stuff. Lucy, up. Come right here. And it's like dope to actually know your real name and know a little bit about you, how you're doing, and it's really dope. So I appreciate you guys being able to share yourself with me through the Patreon. So I think it's really dope. So even when I was at the panel yesterday, they asked me how do I keep in touch with my community, and it's just like at first I was like, I'm really bad at checking my DMs on Instagram, but I'm like, but I do have a Patreon. I just talked to people yesterday on live Zoom, and I'm getting to know my community. So it's really dope to take it to that level. So yeah. Dojo of Cool, thank you coming through. Like I know Dojo of Cool isn't a dog. You know, like I just like, would you have a dog image as your icon? So I recognize that there's real human beings behind each and every one of y'all's usernames. And I'm like, oh, they're not just a funny username. They got kids and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had asked everyone in the chat, did y'all get any plugins from Black Friday? Anybody? Creative Mind said no. Dojo Cool said none here. Trying to stick to what came with the DAW. What DAW are you using? Dojo Cool. What's up? Is it Emerson Thomas? Sarah, I'm here with you on a cold, stormy night in Canada. Do you have any hot chocolate, like marshmallows? I pray you're warm in Los Angeles, California, United States of America. I am. It has been pretty chilly, but it's normal. I got my Sony system at home and loving the beats. Hey, I appreciate you. H2V Pro Eternal. The last one, the last on me I got though was that freebie that mentioned that I mentioned in Sound Toys. That's what's up. The phase. That phase tool is actually really dope. I like Sound Toys a lot, so classic. I grabbed a few Knock Safari pedals. Okay. Lounge Lizard. That's solid. That's like I just got Lounge Lizard. I've always wanted Lounge Lizard, and honestly feel like it is better than the Rhodes. Like I don't know. When I pull up the Rhodes plugin on my computer, it shuts my Ableton off. So that's why I don't like it right now. I'm just like, all right. I reached out for support and they haven't reached back out. So if it ain't working, I can't use it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But Lounge Lizard works. Sounds real good, right? And I think that Black Friday is the best time to have gotten Lounge Lizard. So what's up, Sarah? Hope the holidays are treating you well. Blessings, DJ Scratch 9. It is. I am very grateful. Where's she going? Lucy, go to your bed. Come on. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, pup. You're just bored. You want to sit in my lap, don't you? Okay. Oh, you want to bite me? That's rude. That's rude. Oh my gosh. That's rude. What's up, JK? Ooh, I'm trying to read the chat. Let's see what's up. A Major Keys. What's up? What's up, DJ Scratch? What's up, AJ? A Major Keys, King Drew. Watching in Long Beach. How's Long Beach? Do you enjoy living in Long Beach? I feel like people do enjoy living in Long Beach. It's just kind of far, right? To not too far, probably. I don't know. You tell me. How was your experience? What's sizzling? You know, what's sizzling? I've been cooking a lot. You know, I cooked myself some vegan crab cakes, and like a lot. I made like some vegetable soup. That's what's been sizzling. I've been cooking. I've been trying to get into my cooking bag, so why not? It's like, what exactly do I want? It's like, I want this. Well, I've never made it before. Pull it up. Let's do it. Yeah. It's a bowl of Mother's Nature's finest. That's right. Said Black Friday is fraud. I got the RC20 like 2 months ago. 30 was that euros, and a Fab Filter Pro 3 for $80 because of EDU's the education discount. Well, yeah. Well, I think like it just depends. Like there's certain plugins that never go on sale, and I think as like if you're a student, it's like you're in this stage of like you're broke because you're a student because you don't have experience. But you get discounts off stuff, like the student discount, like throughout the year, which is really dope. That's how I got Ableton Live. That's like, I'm a student now. I'm about to get a discount, baby. I'm about to get it. Let me get the big one. Let me get the big one now. But also it's a good time to purchase those really high-end plugins like the SSL stuff for UAD, Waves. You know, Waves gonna come through the 29 for 3 for or something like that, you know. So Did I buy something? I did buy some expansion packs from X. Well, from yeah, I bought some expansion packs from, was it NXL Audio, for you know, some like my addictive drums, or the EXO plugin. I'm enjoying it. So I was like, oh, let me just keep getting the stuff that I need to continue to make it better. You know what I'm saying? So, and then, you know, I got a discount off that. So it's like, this is, I'm not trying to buy any more stuff. It is fraud, because I'm gonna consume. It's gonna, ooh, oh, look at that price. I kind of went crazy with the Kango hat stuff. So, you know, Kango hats, I love wearing Kango hats, but each hat, it's like a pair of shoes. It's like $80. It's like, all right. So, you know, let me get one at a time. But when it's Black Friday, it's like $20 for a hat. You're just like, I'm gonna get them all. What did I do? I wasn't supposed to conform. I was not supposed to buy anything. I can return it. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I purchased for Black Friday. A bunch of hats. Said my real name is Joe. Hey Joe. I know your name. What's up, Joe? He said I'm a dog at heart. Is that a good thing, bad thing? Like, what does that mean? Like, my dog, she cool, you know, so I guess, you know. Loyal, you know. You know, said I appreciate it too, just having an opportunity to talk with people with similar interests, bouncing ideas. Absolutely, Nova. It was really dope talking to you, vibing out, and just, yeah, because, like, even with myself, it's like I'm by myself. I just want to be able to talk to other people that can relate or could learn, or I love that I can inspire others through what I've experienced. And, like, why would I just hold that to myself? Like, there's so much, you guys have so much talent, and I know that you know that you have talent. It's in the reason why you pull up to these videos or watch a live. I understand, because it's just like you're interested, but you can really, like, turn your interest into something really dope for yourself. So anyway, you know, anyway. Shout outs to Kai Sinet for his live stream last month. That was the best distraction from the election. Thank you. I miss it. I miss the robots. I'm inspired, and we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna keep moving and grooving. So, Pro Tools, nice. Lounge Lizard is amazing. I have always wanted it, but never bought it till some reason. Exactly. Same. It's a classic now. So I am Mellow in Overton. What's the first flag? I don't know that flag. Is that, I know the Canadian. Oh, okay. You're writing it out. It's Trinidad. I ain't gonna mess it up. Is it Trinidadian or Trent? Nah, I'm making my own shit up. I'm so sorry. For the cold weather, I'm in Eastern Canada right now. Wow. Enjoy. Get some coffee. Get your thick layers. Listen to some lo-fi beats. What do y'all do out there for fun? Like, how do y'all, like, survive that? Like, how do you get through? Like, what do you do to help yourself to enjoy it? I mean, I'm sure you enjoy it, like, in general. Like, I enjoy the snow. It's cool. I like it. I'm used to it. Okay, Trinidad and Tobago. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So basically, you like Kaytranada's cousin or something, right? That's all I'm seeing. That's what's up. All right, let's see. What I like to do now, which has helped me be more productive, is set like a timer on my iPad where I like zone out and get in the flow of the music, and then I'll come back to the chat. You guys talk amongst yourselves, but I'll be back at it when the timer is off. So we're gonna do that. So let me go ahead. It's 333. Make a wish. It's 333. Who says 333? Oh my gosh. Any second. Hey, thank you. It's called Everyday Christmas. You can stream it. You can buy it. My screen just went out on my computer. 1 second. My dog doesn't want to get out of my lap, and this is what happens. This is my life. Welcome to. There we go. This cable was plugged into my computer, and the other end was in water. So I was like, "Oh my gosh, yeah, this is not how I want to be on stream." It's like, yo, she was electrocuted. She was live, bro. She was the first one to die on live stream, bro. Probably not. I'm pretty sure it's other people. She was just making beats. What's up, Sebastian? How you doing, buddy? Everybody say Sebastian. I said I wish we both get a Grammy. We're gonna be getting Grammys, bro. It's not even a matter of that. It's the coolest. So me and Sebastian are both 1500 alumni, and we're both recording academy members, voting members at that. So we get the opportunity to advocate for artists and for ourselves. And I think, like, for me, what I've learned this past year is to be more intentional with the projects that I make and who I work with. And since I know that I can consider my own music for the Grammys, and also building connections within certain genres, because it really is like you really need to know. It's like you need to know everybody. You need to know. So it's like connecting the dots and also just going for it. Same for you, Sebastian, you know. Remember I told you should be making like a series from that one song that you released with the music video? Like y'all, you and Zari y'all should be making like a part 2, and she should be singing, and like y'all should really be playing off of that. Like you said, like a R. Kelly like Trapped in the Closet series. But yeah, bring it back to the, Lucy, I just want you to lay your bed. Up, up. Thank you. Don't lay your bed. Thank you. All right. All right. All right. Um, but yeah, so like, bro, once I clear my once I think once I'm catching up to myself, but we'll sit down. I got some things I want to talk to you about, but yeah, everything we learned at school is really about to be applied. Like it's crazy. So very grateful for the experience at 1500 Sound Academy because woo I was up there asking questions, but I was like, how you do this and how you do that? Okay, hold on, let me write it down. I'm doing all of this. Give me a year and a half. Give me 16 months. I'll be right back. We gonna be on the stage talk about, hey, I wanna shout out 1500 Sound Academy. You know what I'm saying? I already know that. So yo, recommendations to all the jazz lovers. The Hard Road. Jazz documentary, full movie. Nice. Thank you for sharing that. Where is that? Where can we watch that? Making beats zapped up. Zapped up. Making beats zapped up. Mm. That remix you dropped last year was dope. Encore. I have that on YouTube on repeat. Yo, I just saw King Sis last night. Yo, she's so dope. I'm really everyone's trying to convince her to move back to LA. She needs to do that. She a superstar. Yo, cause I love working with her. We make some good music together, and but I work better when people are here in person. Like, and we work better working in person because doing that remote stuff it ain't for me. So yeah. So thank you for the feedback because that was just the beginning. That's somebody that I know I could really rock with, and she's dope. But I love to remix her music. She got good vibes. So thanks for that. And that was like my first Encore is my first remix. It's my first time actually making a song that had vocals in it. So everything before was just instrumentals and you know. Let me put this dog TV on for my dog. I ain't lying when they say they got live streams of dogs. Look, it's just dogs playing with drones. Like little weenie dogs. Look, and she watching it right here on her down here. So this iPad here is dog TV. she like a human being, bro. She needs to be like I gotta point to the screen, but like, look. Sometimes she'll be barking at it and shit. No, don't bark at it. Just watch her. Anyways, I appreciate you listening to that song. Really enjoyed making that song. So I'm about to dive deep into the song and just vibe with it real quick. Drop in the comments while I'm gonna put a timer on. I want y'all to drop some like dope movies. You inspired me to just ask, drop in the comments some dope music documentaries, and even if it's not even music related, like the last two things I've been watching on Netflix, which I had slept on that. Literally, like I'm watching it, and I slept through it, but I had to go back. Was one of them was the John Bonet documentary. And then what's the other one? Sit down. Sit. It'll come to me. But yeah. Any good watches? Any good movies, documentaries? It's movie night, y'all. It's movie night Friday. So drop it in the comments. I'm gonna see what you say. Talk so much yourself. I'm gonna put this timer on and vibe out. I holla. I'll be right here. So just hang tight. I'll be, vibing out. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see. Damn. Okay, let me add some verbiage. Some verbiage. It is so foggy outside. I woke up and I felt like I was in a dream or something. It's delicious. Delicious. Don't you hate when you make a song? Wait. Don't you hate when you're like making a song and then you start making a whole different song? Like, stop it! Get out of that scale. Let me see. Where are we today? This is my swag. Let me see. Come over here so I can look at the couch. Thank you. An A major. He's an A major. Boom, 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 boom. Whatever. Okay, where do I put it over here? This is under melody. Boom. Astro Lab. Boom. things are recording on there. They are. Love Ableton. Love Ableton, you know, it just records everything for you. He's like, hey, do you want to go back to where you were? No problem. We got everything you did. Okay, let's play it around. That'll do, SpongeBob. Let's see, let's make it really old sounding. Can you make it old sounding for me? Do that lo-fi thing you do. Do that little lo-fi thing you do when you make it old. Do that. Do that old shit. Make it old. I didn't use any samples in this song. I'm trying to make stuff from scratch. So, guitar's me, everything's me, the drums, no samples. Menendez brothers is a dope. Very dope. That's what the Ramses, not the John Bonet, no, is this her name? John Bonet, that's her name, right? It's given the same Menendez brothers vibes, but like it's just giving all family stuff, like family causing, like family secrets, and the fact they haven't solved this case. It's like people need justice. It's like the kids from the 90s or even the 80s need justice now, which is great, because I'm just like, I hope they'll be able to solve what really happened to some of these people in the past, because when you're growing up, I would hear about these things and like it was a lot of controversy, but I didn't understand what's going on. So now they have documentaries. It's great. It's like, ooh, let's figure out what's going on. It's like, oh, I think it's so and so. I think y'all need to go back and look back and see that he can't say pineapple. It's the pineapple for me. You know. Anyways. Okay, Solo on Apple TV. The library, film music, nice, okay. The library, music, film, okay. I want to check it out though, that's cool. Oh, they're doing a biopic on Luther Vandross, that's what's up. I'm excited, his story definitely needs to be told. I hope they tell a really solid story about him and that, that's truthful, her brother did it too. I think Burke did it. That's just my opinion. I think it's kind of like we definitely know the mom had to be involved. There's so many theories, right? And I gotta talk about this. This is just my theory. This is just random. This is just alleged, very alleged. This is just based off. Because when I watched when I watched the YouTube documentary on the John Bonet, at first I'm thinking, oh, the parents didn't do it, and then I had kind of went to sleep. And then when I was, you go on TikTok, everyone's talking about it. And then people are explaining how people are suspicious of the parents still. And I'm just like, wait a minute. And they're like, there's another documentary on PBS and how the Netflix documentary is very much like propaganda towards the parents. So when I went back to rewatch it, I'm like, oh, yeah, this is very much, let's brush off what the brother could have done. Oh, he's 9 years old. Little kid can't do anything like that. Like, yes, they can. Like 9-year-olds can do crazy stuff. And that he definitely could have been jealous, or could have been an accident, or, but she had pineapple in her digestive system. So for the fact that her mom not know, I don't know who gave her pineapple. Well, who cut up the pineapple? Who cut up the pineapple? Who cut up freshly cut pineapple on Christmas night? You know. So, and then the ransom note, like 3 pages long. Who was doing that? Like, it's like, it is your handwriting. You ain't think to try to change it up. So I'm thinking like the mom. I think like the kids, they sneak out at night, and the parents, I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe because he did admit that he went downstairs to play with his toys on Dr. Phil. So he may have went downstairs with his flashlight, got him a little snack, then went down to the basement. Maybe she went to get some pineapple. Maybe they were playing downstairs, maybe doing inappropriate stuff. He did something wrong. The mom finds out. Mom covers it up. Dad doesn't know, but then he finds out because he reads the ransom letter and notices this is definitely my wife's handwriting. And just kind of goes along with it. That's my alleged theory. I don't think there was an intruder. But the fact that the police didn't treat the crime scene like a crime scene, very suspicious. Very suspicious. He said, I have thought about that since I was a kid and first heard about the case. The parents definitely know the brother did it too. They covered up, didn't want to lose both kids. Whole family guilty. Yep. And they got money too. So that's why a lot of things, like they said, the person that answered the 911 call, she said she didn't get a chance to testify, but she said that the call was definitely weird. Like she said, oh, it felt like it was staged. But yeah, shout outs to like good documentaries, but also like being mindful of like how documentaries make you, they try to persuade you to think one way. Because I definitely at first was watching like, oh, the parents definitely, he's all in the documentary. Like, yeah, I'm here. So I'm like, oh, he must have not done it because he's here in this documentary. Because I didn't know what really happened. I was a kid when this all happened. She's literally my age, so I always would see this little pretty girl on the in the grocery stores, the tabloids. So I hope that she has peace. And if the person is still alive and they deserve to have some to take responsibility for their actions. And if people covered it up, they should definitely take responsibility for their actions. You know? Taking accountability. Take accountability. Documentary is definitely going to be screwed the way the people think one way or another. That's true. Where do I get samples from lately? Uh, the last video I made about Black Friday, there were some deals on some sample packs at Plug-in Boutique. But I've been making a lot of stuff from scratch lately because there's a lot of cool tools out now, like all that, the VSTs that I was showing y'all, like for an example, Native Instruments has Contact 8 has those new tools with the chords and the phrases where it can basically, you can make chords, chord progressions, and then the phrases allow you to create your own melodies to add to the beat. So like that, plus like all the cool drum VSTs that's in that video, all the percussion sounds and stuff like that, and just working with that. So like that's what I've been kind of just experimenting with. So, but yeah, haven't really got any new samples lately as of anything, but other than the normal places. But yeah, check out Plug-in Boutique. Check out the video because I got like a plug-in or sound pack for like $10. Why is it? Piano sound. What's up, Aaron? Said if Akai were to make a new type of NPC, what would you like to be added or changed? There's nothing wrong with the NPC, y'all. I mean, I think we can all try to. It's kind of like asking yourself, what would you change? You can always find what things to change or improve, but I feel like the NPCs, like, they're trying to work on their workflow. Software is still in beta, which means they're still working on it. What else could you ask for? What else could you ask for? It's dope machine, computer, take it with you. Pads sound good. I'm 1,000% sure Jay Dilla will be using it. I think people get stuck in vintage land, but with new technology, it's dope. Pretty dope. You know, maybe it could be lighter. I mean, that's like me reaching for things. Like they did that. They did their big one. They did that big one. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. I pull up on here. What about you? What do you think that you would want to be changed or added or removed? I like it the way it is. Especially the special edition is perfect. The knobs are great. I haven't updated yet. I'm still, like I said, transferring songs over to Ableton, and once this project's complete, then I'll update and stuff. But yeah, I'm good. Like, there's nothing. I don't think there's anything that I need as a music producer. I think this is the time to complete things that I've started and use what I have. And the same thing goes for you guys. If there's, I don't think there's anything new that's coming out that's like, oh my gosh. I think everyone's just really reaching for like that next best thing. Like, but everything is already dope. Everything's dope. Everything's really, really dope. We're in the future. But, you know, yeah. Yep. He said, hey, Sarah, I'm late to the game, but I'm trying to cop that fabric plugin for my MPC. Very nice sounds. The fabric plugin. The fabric plugin for your MPC. What's that? Do you still sample vinyl? Is your newer production because you are sample vinyl in your older music? And yeah, that's because I didn't have an audience in 2018. No one cared. Like, you can't sample vinyl and get away with it without clearing the master recording. That's why I don't mess with vinyl. Like, I'll make videos. I'm making a rhythm roulette that I'm dropping soon. It's gonna be on my Patreon first. And they're gonna get the extended full version, because when you put stuff on YouTube, they'll still copyright your videos if the song is long enough for them to recognize. So that's the worst part about making those rhythm roulette videos. You'll spend so much time filming, editing, and then when you upload it, it'll say, hey, you can't play it, or something's wrong. So I have to chop it up so good to where you'll hear like maybe 1 or 2 seconds of the song. And then, be able to kind of get an idea of when I'm working with in my studio, but it's not the full experience. That's why I'm enjoying that I can make a full rhythm roulette video and put it on my Patreon to give you what I want y'all to see visually. But YouTube, you get like whatever I can put on here. But that's the thing, like, you can't just be taking someone else's music without their permission. Especially with nowadays, it's not even that I didn't have an audience. Like, there's AI now. So if you notice, conversations has been gone from streaming platforms since AI has been like a big thing. I don't have time to be getting sued by fucking Anita Baker. Like, you know what I'm saying? So no, we don't do that. We do the right things. I'm doing everything with integrity. If you want to use uh records, you're gonna go to TrackLib and download the song and go through the process properly. Obviously you can clear samples if you want to. There's a website you can clear samples, but it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Unless it's like an artist that has a huge budget and they want a song that samples a certain person, and they can afford to clear the sample. But yeah, I do things with intentions. I'm not gonna be just chopping up samples. That was like practice. Like that's like a practice round of producing. There's got to be a time when y'all get out of just chopping samples. It's like, all right, how do I actually make my own samples? How do I then, if I make my own samples, I could collaborate with other people. I can give people my samples. They can buy my sample pack. I can provide a vibe, So it's like we got to move to development to even while we're using samples. It's like because we enjoy the old school road sounds or the old school strings or sitar or whatever. We can pull up those instruments and do the same thing that they did. Like ask yourself, how did they record this vinyl, this album, instead of just recording it and just sampling it? How can you figure out how to make it yourself? Like even someone asking me, where do I get samples? It's like, the same place everyone gets samples from. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we got to start, you can still get stuff from the wall and stuff from the vinyl wall, but it's time to probably start using all these dope tools they got to make really dope stuff from scratch, So, yeah. If I could change something about the specific MPC, I would like to see a battery and speakers on the MPC key 37. Yeah, the 37 is kind of like the beginner's keyboard. So it's the price point is right there for the people that are just starting. But yeah, they will probably need like a special edition MPC key 37 where it has the better pads and all the other stuff you talked about. So I clear all samples with CMRR or A in Canada. Nice. Yes. So I'm not sure how Canada does things, but yeah, out here in America, you can clear anything. You can do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. But why would I go sample something that probably costs a lot of money when I can go get a royalty-free sample or go through TrackLib and get the license where I know up front what it is? When you sample vinyl, you don't know what the cost is going to be. You don't know. I can go take a Solange record, chop it up, make a dope new song, go get permission, and she like, I want 99%. And I want $55,100 front. Oh shit. like that, baby. I like that, girl. I don't like that. What's up, Sesh Beats? Thanks for coming through. I agree that MPC is an awesome machine. It's totally transformed the way I produce music. MPC is just, mwah. Whomever, thank you. You know, they could ban TikTok, but don't ban my MPC. Ooh, excuse me. Woo. There would be what I would like for the MPC is more preset options for the effect screen. It's a good idea. Be dope to. Can we save our own effects, like custom make them? That'd be dope. Idea that I can do that. Nice. Dope. EQ this joint. Appreciate you, Ron. Would I do a Sarah's Keys too? Well, Sarah's Keys wasn't a volume thing. It's just Sarah's Keys. You know, I think, you know, I don't know. Probably not. Who knows? That project was cool to make. It was challenging, but I probably, yeah, it was cool. I think there's a bunch of stuff I got going on, so a lot of stuff, a long list of things, and I think at some point I'm moving forward to like making real songs, like full songs with like artists and stuff. So I'm doing my instrumental thing as normal, but I'm not trying to like be complicated and like make full out stuff. Not for that. Like I'd rather save that for like making hit songs. And then yeah. Anyway. Just dancers no, probably. If it's not a hell yes, it's a no. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you listening to Sarah's Keys. I was wondering if anybody listens to that stuff. I'm like, I don't know if anyone likes this project, but no idea. Because I enjoyed making it. It's definitely one of my favorite ones. So, but it's not on my to-do list. Ew. Too many things on the screen makes me very anxious. Hold on. I collapse these things, honey. This is my brain. Cool. This is the song. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm gonna hit save and export. It's a chill lo-fi vibe. I met a few content creators yesterday that are pretty big on YouTube, and they use a lot of my music or a vast amount of like, you know, music from Epidemic Sound's library. And I feel like this song would fit perfectly for Janelle Eats, the woman I met yesterday. She makes food content. And she's like, I love lo-fi hip hop. And then I think when she recognized who I was, she said, I read your name tag and I just was kind of going crazy because you're a real person. I'm like, yeah. She's like, I use your music all the time. I was like, yeah, that's cool. I got more music coming out for you, buddy. Here you go. This is for you, Janelle. For your cooking videos. So yeah. That's what this is for. It's like a vibe. It's like a chill vibe. Let's see. Saving it. I'm exporting it. I gotta make a folder. Real quick. Hold on. Play some music. He never left New York City. Whatever happened to that guy? I hope he's okay. saving it. It's exporting. I'm gonna move forward to the next song in a few minutes. It's getting dark in LA. Let me turn my lights on. So basically an MPC2 Live with a keyboard attached and more RAM. Facts, that's pretty much it. This is the MPC Special Edition right here. I actually have the Move, Ableton Move. Been rocking with this, trying to understand it. It's cool so far. I've been using it for like when I'm getting ready in the morning. Just make like a really quick beat. I think that's like probably my purpose with the Move, is like to not really to care about what I'm making, just make something. So like when you turn the Move on and you create a new project, it opens up 4 new instruments. Like it randomly picks. So I'm just kind of just creating a new project and just using what it gives me and just making whatever. Not really being attached to it. If it's not like a beat that I'm going to use, whatever. It's just to just be creative. And like having like make a beat in 5 minutes or less in the morning with the Ableton Move. So that's what I've been trying to rock my head with. So, which is cool. So this is it. But I'm still wrapping my head around it. Yeah. But yeah, this is the MPC. This is it. This is if you're gonna save your money out of this, you ain't gonna be mad when you take it out of the box and use it. You can be like, oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. This is what everyone's copying. Yeah. It's pretty dope. I think I'm still wrapping my head around how awesome this is. What I found out, so you guys know I made a video about my MIDI setup, and I saw someone else's video about how they use all of the outputs on the MPC, and they record their tracks like at the same time, but individually at the same time, because the MPC Special Edition has a lot of output. So if I do have 2 more inputs on my audio interface, so I may do that. It's so dope just to know that I'm gonna buy some 1/4-inch cables, some more, 'cause I need some more, and I'm gonna be able to record 2 tracks into Ableton at the same time. So I have my drums and then have my samples recording set on 2 separate tracks onto Ableton at the same time. Now I'm blowing my own mind because that just makes the workflow so much easier. That's why this is so dope. You can get your money's worth. It has, I'm not even thinking like of the outputs and all the stuff in the back. I'm like, that's why it's there. Like, oh, that's why it's got all this extra stuff. You can do anything. It's great. So you're not gonna go wrong if you get an MPC at all. I think everyone will be just fine. Even if you get a used MPC, you'll be fine. What synth is the one you were just playing? So that synth is called the Korg Micro Korg XL. Yeah, I like this one better than a regular Micro Korg. You know, the one that most people always be using. Oh, I can't stand that. I can't stand that one. It's got too many menus and too many. This one you got 2 knobs. You got a genre and the instrument type, and then you can mess around with some of the effects on the side. It sounds good to me. You're asking about it, so it must be good. Sounds good, huh? What's up, Fabian? I appreciate you coming through. And Alex, I don't know what you're saying, but I'm pretty sure it's love. Did you come from machine directly to Ableton, and how long did it you need to fluently use it? So, yeah, I was using machine for years intentionally. I just wanted to maximize what I had spent my money on, and I helped other people learn it. And of course, Ableton is not cheap. It's not. Because they got like different tiers, and it's like, I don't want to get the baby tier. I want to get the ultimate, like the big boy package, right? And I'm just like, I had tried for years to have partnerships with them. They were not trying to give me Ableton for free. I'm just like, bro. Finally, so I never used it. Everyone's always, you should try Ableton. I'm like, bro, you gonna pay for my Ableton bill? So I got a scholarship to 1500 Sound Academy a year ago. You get a scholarship, music school. You're gonna learn some music. First class was music production. I'm being taught Ableton by a certified Ableton trainer named Jamie, who is one of the dopest YouTubers here on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and type in Jamie Blake, this guy, the video he made on the Move is crazy. It's mind-boggling how he made like a full track on the Move. He's like, oh, I love the Move. You can make something. You can turn this into a track. It's more than 4 tracks on this. He makes a crazy beat from scratch on the Move. This guy's a genius. So he taught me. He's teaching us in class, and I think it's important to get a formal education, y'all. Like, to be able to talk to a teacher. So going to school is really dope for me, because I was able to kind of translate what I knew on machine onto Ableton, and then spend time after class with him to make sure I understood how to use it. Because I was very impressed. By day 1, I was like, oh my gosh, it captures MIDI? Oh, I'm never going back to machine. I'm sorry. It's remembering what I'm doing? That's crazy. So that's my journey. So read this like this. Did a Kai Professional give you the MPC-X drum machine sampler for free when it came out? They did not. Nothing is free, honey. Nothing is free. Akai did not give me this MPC. Zounds gave me this MPC. In fact, it was a loaner MPC when it first came out. I just asked to borrow it. And then eventually I made the decision to own it, which it's nothing's free, y'all. I don't want to explain that process, but it's not free. Anything that's over $600 you have to pay taxes on. Like, that's considered income. This is like almost $2,000-$3,000. Nothing is free. And additionally, I'm making content to promote it. So I've worked. So like, for me to give it back, it's like, why would I give it back if I've already made all these videos? And like, I'm keeping it. But in America, I pay taxes. So but yeah, shout out to Zounds. They do really good at supporting me as a YouTuber, and I'm just very grateful for the opportunity. There's not a lot of there's no pressure, so I have the opportunity of getting, just loaning out stuff and checking it out, and if I don't like it, I return it. And I definitely have done that. There's been times where I'm thinking I'm going to make a video on this product, and I'm so grateful that they give me opportunity to just check it out, and then I'll like check it out. I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. I would never tell people to check this out. So I return it, and I love that, because there's sometimes when you get brands will send you stuff, and I don't like committing to stuff before I've even checked it out. I need to check it out. I need to love it. It needs to be fully authentic. You know what I'm saying? Corey, I would have to Google that. Let me see. It's a good question, you know, because I need to know how many outs. Let me put MPC X Special Edition outputs. Good question. I'm just looking at pictures. I probably could literally go to the manual, or look at mine in the back. But you know, who's getting out the chair? So we have a dual main. We have it's got 6 outs. Hold on. I just need another audio interface now. Well, I need a mixer, right? I haven't got my hands on a mixer yet. I should go to a pawn shop out here or a thrift shop. But yeah, it looks like it has 6 outs, y'all. Right? Yeah. Okay, so we got, it's got the main out and then the 6 other outs. So that's technically 8 outputs. So what I'm thinking, each track on this MPC, for an example, I don't have a track up, but like, let's say I have a track. I can route the audio to output 3, output 4, output 3 and 4, right? So like, let me see if I go here, I'll go to Yep. So I can send it to output 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, baby. Ooh. This is why I say I never finish setting up my setup. It's just never ending updates. You just realize how dope your stuff is. This is why I don't want any new stuff. Please don't come out with no new stuff. I mean, they're not going to. It's Christmas time. It's done for y'all. Everyone's on vacation. Good. Let's digest what we've purchased this year, the last 5-10 years. Because that's what I need to do. I'm just talking to myself, y'all. I still got stuff in the box, but this is dope. I gotta process it. I'm gonna be sitting in the bed and waking up randomly, like, oh my god, let me order some 1/4-inch cables. Let me buy a new audio interface. Because 8 outputs, that means I can make a real full song on this thing and record each track on Ableton at the same time. So it has the same flow. And then you can link the MIDI. Yeah, tonight I'm buying some 1/4-inch cables. Thanks for asking, Corey. Yeah. Would you be interested in the Akai MPC-1 drum machine sampler? No. I think isn't that like the machine? No, I think that's probably great for beginners. I applaud you going to school. I went for a bachelor's in music production years ago also, but have yet to graduate. Oh, we gotta finish, honey. Ryan, we gotta finish what we start. That's because the commitment is to yourself, your subconscious. Like, you gotta commit. You gotta, because if you don't commit to yourself, you just showing you ain't gonna commit to anything else, honey. We gotta finish what we start. But a bachelor's in music production, is that like a real 4-year degree, or is that like a fall sales type thing? Right. I'm sure you can do some online stuff, take one day at a time, but let's finish it, because the education, the thing is, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Education is going to be the most important thing. My mom always told me this, and I've always known education is so important. They cannot take it away from you. You can build a business with education. If you can learn everything they taught you, you can teach other people music production. That's what I'm doing with y'all. It's just like everything they taught me, I'm teaching y'all. And they were like, y'all better get paid for it. Make sure you get the money. 1500 or nothing literally means $1,500 or nothing. We're not working together. 1,500 or nothing. If it's not $1,500 or if we're not doing anything. You know? Go to school, finish, and then also with what's going on with the whole new administration, they're taking away the education, the Department of Education, which means people are gonna have to pay for school. It's gonna be way more expensive, which means you have to be uber rich to just get a basic education in America. If you're educated and you got money, you'll be fine. But if you don't have an education, you're most likely going to end up being a criminal. I'm not saying that's what's happening to you, but in general with the kids and what's happening with them removing like books in schools, and they're leading kids into jail. And then if you are a prisoner, you are a slave. The 13th Amendment basically sets criminals up for being a slave. So get the education. Because your education can just, skills, even if it's trade work, production, engineering, learn Adobe Atmos, spatial audio. Be those engineers that are they're remastering like old songs, from catalog stuff, because catalog music. So just get educated, get into it, get deep into it, commit to it, because the more educated you are, the more opportunities you're gonna have. So I appreciate you sharing that, being vulnerable, but I'm gonna encourage you to finish what you started. So said, one real question. I got the MPC 1. I want to track into Ableton. I use MIDI clock to trigger the MPC, but every time I do the audio, it lands on the grid. It doesn't land on the grid correctly. I have to go to slide manual. Well, I'm not sure if you checked out the last video I posted about my or recent video I posted about my MIDI setup. I would check that because you have to make sure the settings are right. The one thing I didn't mention in that video is you have to hit the link. Like there's a if you go to the top left corner, you have to make sure that my little bumblebee is covering up, but you have to hit this button that says link in order for them to actually talk to each other after you've properly connected the cables and the settings and your setting preferences or audio settings are correct. You have to hit link, and then that's when it talks to each other. So that could be the missing link, literally. So sorry I didn't mention that. I need to add that to the comments. You don't think about it until later, like, oh, I missed one step. So many steps. Hopefully that works. Yeah, 8 outputs. I'm really thinking, okay, I think I only have 2 more outputs I can use. But I can do that for my drums, right? I can use 2 outputs for my drums, keep them dry, have a dry signal, and then I have my other 2 signals going from the MPC to my SP404 into Ableton. So that can be like the main sample. And then on Ableton, that's when I like to add bass lines and other instruments and stuff like that. Find some 1/4-inch cables. You've been using the what MPCs have you been using since 2007? A major keys. I can see you use Reason. You would make some dope stuff with the DAW. I think I got an email to use Reason, but I have too much stuff going on. That's why, so I don't need new stuff. They're like, hey, we got a new update to a software you've never used. Here's a license. Download it and use it. I'm like, I'm still trying to understand Ableton. And then Logic want to come out with updates. And I'm trying to understand Logic, but not really. But I need to do, because they got cool stuff going on too. Every DAW is beautiful, y'all. Every DAW has its beautifulness, and it's just like I can't get to all the beautiness. It's like the world. The world is so beautiful. I can't be everywhere all at once, right? I can't be in Japan and in Australia at the same time. I can only experience Japan at once and embrace Japan while I'm in Japan. So this is Japan. One day I'll go to Australia, which is maybe reason, and maybe one day I'll go to Thailand, which is Fruity Loops, like, and I know I just know it's gonna be fun regardless of where I go. It's like a different culture, but it's cool, My major was audio engineering. Yes, that's where the money is. Where the money resides. Especially spatial audio. If you can do that. Mine, Nuno software is the only DAW that allows Adobe Atmos creation and authorization built in the DAW. Even Pro Tools needs an external app. That's what's up. See, another DAW. We just need to come together, have one good DAW. Like I said, if Machine and Logic if Apple would have bought Native Instruments, that would have been nice. Or Apple bought Serato. Girdwolf, I've not downloaded MPC3 yet because I am still using MPC2 because I have lots of beats on them. Not too concerned with updating my software at the moment until I'm ready. But heard a lot of good stuff. Will be wrapping my head around it once I'm finished recording my beats. Still got a fair amount to record, so I'm not in any rush. But it's also beta, y'all. I'm not a beta. I don't like beta. I do not like beta. I don't know why they did that. I'm like, I act like I'm working for them. I don't know why they did that, y'all. I don't know why they came out with beta and told y'all to download that. 'Cause beta's just not safe. It's not safe. You be making a dope project. I got assignments to do. Like if I'm working on like an actual like a sync license or something, and I'm using beta and it just stops working, they gonna look at you like you was using beta. So I'm not in no rush. So maybe the beta's been out for a minute, so hopefully they'll come out with the full version. That's when I'll really feel really inclined to update it. Then I'll know like, oh, let's update all the MPCs, everybody. Because I heard that when you open up your MPC with MPC3, your beats, they don't play the same. You have to like reprogram them or something. I don't know. Ain't got time for that, honey. Don't have time for that. So I have the MPC Live 2 and the MPC 61 key, and I don't really use the 61 key a lot. I have too much stuff too. Yeah, I'm not really into merging the MPC with the keyboard. Like let Yamaha be Yamaha and MPC be MPC. We don't need an MP Yamaha. All right. Do you use MPC to control Ableton? I do. I have a Ableton Live template on my MPC that allows me to chop up, like, so use it as MIDI, like a MIDI controller, so I can like chop up Serato using my MPC, which is dope. Yeah, I'll be making a course on the MPC. I just have to finish what I start, y'all. So it's coming. It's coming, trust me. The biggest thing and coolest thing is you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. And then I'm gonna do the MPC course. But yeah, I love that about the MPC, y'all. I can use it as in Ableton. I could do 8 outputs. Do this. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Do you use great? Oh yeah, you asked me that. If so, yeah, Michael, I got you. The NPC masterclass will be coming soon. I'm very grateful for that. I feel like I'd be helping a lot of people because I feel like NPC after the machine update, I think we all know who's the king of it. I think it's safe to say that the NPC is literally like one of the best. It's the best, right? And what I've learned is that if you get one NPC, like the newer versions, that like the NPC Live 2, the special edition, the software is all the same, right? Whatever you see on the screen, it's the same. The only difference is that like the special edition has everything laid out here, so you're not having to use the shift a lot. You're not having to have the dig through the windows, or like it's just there. So that's why this is so dope, because everything is at a touch of a knob or whatever. So if you do get an NPC Live 2 and decide to upgrade, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be easy. So I'm excited to work on it. Definitely one of my next big projects. So I'm making sure that I make space for it, and like not only I want to make sure that it's good quality too. So yeah, I'll make sure I'll add how to set up the MPC as a MIDI controller for Ableton, and also break down in depth how to use the other version of MIDI, like to like synchronize your music to Ableton, because there's different forms of MIDI, which is dope. And then I also left out in the video that I route my audio to my MPC to the SP, then to Ableton, which is like great, freaking great. Let me pull up the next project real quick. If I can. Okay, cool. Pull up this other beat real quick and knock this one out too. So just wanted to thank you for originally getting me interested in machine. I'm still learning, but it is a lot of fun. Thank you so much for positive energy and inspiration. Of course, Origami Unfolded, thank you for the love and feedback. I'm glad to hear that. That was like a gateway drug for you to start making dope beats. So I love that. I love that. Machine is definitely going to be near and dear in our hearts. We appreciate Machine. We appreciate how affordable it is compared to the MPC. We appreciate the alternatives, For I was in college. I ain't had that money, baby. I had a computer though. So if I got I'm in school, I make little beats on the side while I'm making, in class, Because that's all you needed with the Machine. With the MPC, it's like you're buying a whole new computer. This Ableton takes 12 years to load, but it's all good, Let's see. So when you're doing the MPC software, ooh, there's Ableton. Mic check. Okay. You said so when you're doing MPC software, is that related to the Ableton link, or is that a separate thing? It is related. So that's how Ableton will talk to your MPC. If you go to MPC in the settings and then choose Ableton link, you also have to choose the link button at the top of the left corner on Ableton, including having your settings correct in the audio settings too. Like making sure your audio interface, like if your MIDI is connected to your Scarlett should be under MIDI in and out. You want to make sure those are checked. All right, let's see. This project's open. Oh. Wait. Let me reopen this. Project open up sounding weird. I don't know, Ableton. Restart it. Hello everyone. First post. Got NPC 1 today. Decided to start with beta. Trouble in paradise. Only NPC I own is NPC 1000 with JJ2XL. Shocked with modern NPC. It's like a DAW for me. Hey, I bet you liking that shit. You liking that shit. No. Congratulations on your new NPC and the beta. Hope you're enjoying it. Let me know how you you said you enjoy it. So it is a DAW. You could do so much. Technology is so dope. So I'm excited for you. I'm excited for everybody else. So I think NPC is taking back its lane. It's like, I think for a long time it was just too expensive and too out of reach and out of touch with the community. It was like it was kind of like an iPhone when iPhones were really expensive and exclusive. But now it's like, all right, they kind of came back with it's accessible, and now they have affordable options, which is really dope. So come on, Ableton. This thing be slow, baby. You'd be like, you got 12,000 tracks. That's why. Anyway, patiently wait. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays, I like to keep my setup simple. Yamaha Montage A is to go to. Rolling with the Integra module and Reason A. That sounds dope. As long as it works for you, you can make some dope beats. You don't need too much, you know. This thing is slow, man. Dang, Ableton. This thing, oh my god. Just stop playing. Just stop playing. Just stop. Stop until you're ready. See, I feel like Apple computers, they be like, see, I watched it. Oh, that was the other documentary that I wanted to talk about. It was called Buy Now, The Shopping Conspiracy. Watch that, y'all. It'll change everything about your consumption. It just tells us how much we're overdoing it as people. But I don't know why that popped in my head. Yeah. But yeah, watch that movie. Why does it sound like this? Something's off. Something is off. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. Something's off. My automation. That's so weird. It's fine on the Oh, now it's working. That's so weird. I have to do anything and now it's working. Mercury is in micro braids, y'all. That's fine. Totally fine. Now it's working. There we go. the key we're in. We're in D flat, D sharp. Man, I want some kid's birthday cake right now. Pull up to a random kid's birthday. Hey, what's up? I'm just here for the cake. Just give me a slice. Excuse me, out the way. Let's see where we're doing. Give me some kid's birthday cake. You know who has a very distinctive birthday cake? Chuck E. Cheese. Is this a Chuck E. Cheese birthday cake? Yes, it is. me some birthday cake. I remember I was dating somebody she's from France, and she would show me pictures of when she was growing up and show me birthday pictures. And the cakes that y'all eat in France ain't got no icing. That shit blew my mind. I was like, are you okay? You mean you had cakes with no icing? I mean, y'all can make that shit. Y'all know you just some sugar. I was mind boggled. Just eating real cake. I'm just talking about cake and making beats. I should be putting this timer on. But I always forget it's towards the end. Whatever. You know. Shout outs for Charlie for subscribing. Charlie's excited. Feeling a beat. Glad I found you. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad we found each other. Match made in heaven. Appreciate you vibing out with me. Basically have my MPC using MIDI out to my Focusrite the MIDI way, but I think MPC software USB right. I'm getting twisted. I would honestly, personally, y'all use Chat GTP. Literally, I'm like, hey, I got literally. It tells me everything. Yo. Chat GTP changed my life, man. I want to cry. I'm gonna make mama talk about Chat GTP. I mean, like, it's helping me out so hard. I can't even talk about how it be on some other stuff. But you can ask it anything. Say, hey, I got an MPC one, I got Ableton, and I got a Focusrite. Tell me step by step what I need to do on the MPC and on Ableton, and then tell me exactly what cables I need to use and where to plug it in and out. It's going to do it in 2 seconds, man. It's going to tell you exactly what to do. Woo. It's smart. Try that out, because if the video didn't help, you having to run back, and I be making shit up sometimes. Don't be listening to me. I don't know what I be doing. I still got to read the manual. It's crazy. As that scene, I'm doing it though. I pulled it up. But sometimes they don't tell you everything. So you can even drop the manual into ChatGPT and ask it, from this manual, give me the MIDI instructions to you. It's in there, but there's so many pages, right? So it can sum it up. You can even ask it to sum it up in emojis. Hey, really make it simple for me. So hopefully that helps. You'll be by this time next week. You'll let me know if that helped. That delay is off. Which plugin are we gonna use today? I'm gonna use Good Hurts. What is it called again? Which one? The one that I used to use all the time. The wow control. We're gonna use that. The wow control. Guess which dope creator I saw on recent Native Instruments ad on YouTube? Hint, it was you. You deserve your flowers. Your time served teach. Hey, I appreciate that. You're right. I take kind of just be zooming through life, but it's dope to kind of just have a full circle moment because I definitely started my channel making stuff with Native Instruments and uh before I had a relationship with them and just loving it, just naturally loving it. And it's dope to have a relationship with them. They sent me out to Germany a few years ago. And, I love giving them feedback. Like, hey, yo, this shit ain't working out. This ain't working. But they still cool. They don't be mad and be like, ignoring you and stuff. They cool. They don't take it personal. They working on getting better. But they definitely reached out to me to do Black Friday ad, which was really dope. So it's very easy. It's easy because it's something I use all the time, and it's like authentic because I literally am jamming out to complete. I honestly think that's the best deal, 50% off. I do think they do need to have a better discount for people that need to upgrade their software. Because I saw that in the comments. I'm just like, yeah, you're right. Where's the discount for upgrades? Because if you're new, it's cool, but if you've been had it, you need to upgrade. You need that discount too. So. Are you planning to make beat videos on the Ableton Move one of these days? Uh, who knows? Not on my list right now. I got literally a million things to do. So. There seems to be a lot of people making videos already on the Move. So shout outs to Jamie. If you ain't seen Jamie's video, then y'all ain't got no business asking me because I am not a certified Ableton person yet. That's definitely in my cards. I definitely reached out and asked for that information. So, but no, the Move is something I just wrap my head around, or still wrap my head around. But yeah. So if it's something that I enjoy and I'm like, oh my god, you guys, that's when the camera will come out and stuff. But it's straight. It's straight. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's what it is. Just wanted to let y'all know I'm a producer first. So content is, I wish I had more time to make content, but like even like how I'm doing this live stream, I'm trying to kill two birds with one stone. I'm doing an assignment because I gotta make music. This is my job. But I'm also like, instead of me trying to like make a bunch of YouTube videos where I don't really have time to do, I'm trying to compromise by doing the live stream, by being able to communicate and connect. So it's like, if you see like other, if you look at people that are probably making a bunch of videos, they probably aren't making a lot of music. And I think it has to be if you're a music content creator, I think it's important to make music. And also, a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon of like talking about stuff before they even wrap their head around stuff. They're like, I love this, and they don't even use it 6 months later. Like, let me use it, and then I'll make a video. You know, like the NPC special edition. Why would I make a video about it if I don't know how to use it? But I would have to make beats, and that's what I did. Make microwave beats, um, the Beattober. I did, and then I was able to make like a little short form video on what it does, and it blew up because I have confidence in what it does because I love it. So I don't really try to like, because something new just came out. I'm not gonna be that. That's so stressful. Like, oh my god. Like, and the thing is, they be dropping stuff at the last minute. They be like, hey, we got something new today. I'm like, well, let me drop everything I'm doing, and and start making new content on this. Even though I got NPC world over here. There's way more people interested in the NPC. Like, hit me up about the NPC than the move. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stay focused, communicate my focusedness, so y'all know what's going on. So the move, if I make anything, it's not gonna be anytime soon. It'd be a long time from now. It's not like the move is all right. It's not like it's like a game changer. It's like, it's kind of like I was telling y'all before. It's like I may make a video explaining like how I use it to get started with my day, to make just random beats. But I don't enjoy like the sounds that I'm like, how am I? Is there like I gotta plug up a keyboard to really get what I want out of it, or there needs to be a chord function, or I don't even know if I've wrapped my head around it. So, you know, when you're confused, you get frustrated, you don't want to come off angry. I don't even know why I showed y'all I had it. None of your, I don't even have it. Just let y'all, I don't have it. I don't even have it. Don't even have it. I don't even have it. That's not even the move. That wasn't even it. Oh. That's why it sound like that. All right. Good things about Studio One Ron. So I don't think anyone needs to feel like FOMO. If your thing rocks for you, rocks for you. I get so much pressure even today. Everyone's try reason. That's cool. I'm not I don't need anything. I'm not like asking for it. Like I'm not lacking. I'm totally still trying to experience all the cool things Ableton does. And I think once I'm just like, this is ugly and they're not updating it and I'm going to go somewhere else. Or I wish, Sounds so cool, right? So cool. I love recording stuff, y'all. Who knows if that's really necessary, but we're going to just listen to it and just see what it sounds like all together. Models are your two audio interfaces. Focusrite. Yeah, I used the Focusrite 18 i20 and the Neumann MT48. I made a video on the Neumann MT48s and connecting it to my Focusrite, so you can connect both. You can use both of them at the same time. Guys from around the world. Hey, I appreciate you coming through and chilling out. What's up, Bobcat the Legend? Thanks for coming through. Say I'm late at a Christmas party. Hey, hope you're enjoying Christmas party. Got the eggnog. The M&M A.M. cookies. I think I'm gonna bake some cookies for myself. I love snickerdoodles, especially around this time of the year. It's a good idea. Hey, don't be sorry for being late. Had to rant on Rick. What kind of rant? So much comes out now. Most times you gotta stay focused and do what's best. Exactly. I'm not really. The thing is, like, we gotta understand that these are companies, these are corporations. They're going to always come out with something new because they have to earn profits. They're always gonna have something. Just when you thought that they came out with something, they're gonna come out with something again. And I've been an American my whole life. This entire country is just built on consumption, and I'm just over it in a sense that, like, let's just enjoy what we have. If you have it already, especially for me, I have it all. There's been plenty of times where I'll be buying stuff, but then I already have it at the crib, and I'm just like, bro. So, just really embracing, accepting like what you have, because if Akai, I don't know what Akai would do with the new one, and then when they do come out with something new, everyone's upset. No one's satisfied. So, just do what works best for you. Yeah, I got so much to wrap my head. Like, it's overwhelming. Like, I still feel like there's so much more for me to learn in Ableton. There's so much for me to understand in this MPC. I definitely mastered the SP because I did the course on it, but I don't use all of it. And then they'll come out with the update with like 20,000 features, and you want to know them. They're pretty dope. So, but I don't want to rush it anymore. I don't, if something new comes out, I don't want to rush it. And then even as a content creator, there is a lot of pressure to be like one of the first ones to post a video about something new that just came out. Try to get that AdSense or try to get to be the authority. But what I'm learning is that that's cool and all, but it's stressful, and I don't like to be stressed out. I prefer to wrap my head around something and actually wait for the hype to melt down and actually see if this is something that's worth buying or worth incorporating into my workflow. This isn't like a review channel where I'm going to showcase everything, but I at least showcase what I like and what helps me through my journey, and hopes to help other people. So yeah, I'm gonna save this project. I don't know if I'll keep that last lead part, but I'm gonna at least save it and re-listen to it again. Maybe we'll add a different ending. Let's listen to that. Man, I want some cookies now. I want some cookies and some kids' birthday cake. Just, I often reminisce of all the things I used to eat before I became a vegan. The Lord knows. God made me a vegan before I came to LA, because I know if I wasn't a vegan out here, I'd be eating everything. Crab legs every night. But my body doesn't like it, so eat lots of vegetables. I made a vegetable soup. I'm be like, oh, I want ribs, bitch. I ain't playing. But I feel great, I guess. I do feel good. So I'm exporting this project. The next thing that's on my list, it's 6 o'clock. Wow. I need to take my dog out. It's dark. I tend to disconnect from reality. I need to get back into reality, y'all. Take my dog out on a walk. I'll probably come back to this song later on tonight because I want to experiment with the end, kind of mess with some like outro leads and stuff, and then move forward. For me, I will be continuing to finish my Kuwait Beats Volume 2 on and off stream. Definitely next week, that's what most of the focus will be. I'll be taking whatever's on the MPC. Maybe this time next week, I'll have it to where I'll have all the outputs, like at least 4 outputs going from my MPC to Ableton. That will make everything so much easier and faster. I think I will track out the drums dry and then process it on Ableton, but have the sample going through my SP404, like the sample track. I'm gonna do that, y'all, because I see the inputs now. I'm gonna do it when I get off stream. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah, I'm excited about that. So, damn, you know what I'm sharing? I can read my commentary in my hand. So I bought Rib X. Nice. Have I tried? Yeah, I have tried those. There's a lot of cool plugins out. My favorite one that honestly I've had for a long time, and I said this in the video, the Black Friday, was the XO. I really like it because with all the one-shot drums I have, it's dope. It can create a drum pattern with the one-shots you have, and you can customize it and find similar sounds and then drag out the MIDI. That's how I made this song. That's why the drums are so dynamic. I was able to have different layers of drums using that plugin. 10 out of 10. I love technology. And I'm also loving Contact 8. Specifically 8. They did that big thing with the new update with Contact, or the Complete, whatever it's called. The Complete. This is too many names. But if you ain't got your hands on Contact 8, do it, because you can really make a full song now, because it's not just VSTs. They have tools for you to create songs with now. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, they have a tool in there where you can drag. So this is how I was using native instruments before. I would just pull up a sound effect and add it to my song, right? Now you can do that, but drop it into Contact 8. It'll detect the key, and you can adjust it to the project. So it's whatever, if it's an 808, if it's a sound effects, you can make sure it's actually in key of the song, so it's not throwing off stuff. And it has little cool effects you can add to it. It's dope. I'm enjoying Contact 8. I'm enjoying the new plugin. So a lot of the songs I've been making are from scratch. So it's giving me more inspiration to not have to dig for things and kind of just use what I have. Got a lot of VSTs. So want to figure out how I can turn those VSTs into my own sample. Like it sounds like vinyl sample songs, but it's original. You feel me? What's up, Darrell Williams? Happy Friday to you. You said I took a little vacation, but I'm back. Hey, I'm glad to see that you're back. I hope you had a good vacation. Did you actually go somewhere, or did you just take a mental break from like socials? What's up, Novell? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Said from Trinidad and Tobago, we call women like you boss lady. That's of music production. I like your workflow. Hey, I appreciate you. I'm a boss lady. I know that for a fact. For a fact, for sure. A major key set facts. A lot of people complain instead of using what they have and making it work. Exactly. It is very tempting when they do come out with stuff and they got that good marketing. But yeah, even like I still haven't fully wrapped my head around this push 3. I don't know if I like it. Like, that's why y'all ain't seen me make no videos about the push, because why I'm gonna make a video about it if I don't really understand it or really rock with it. Even though when it came out, it was like, buy it, and I bought it. It's very expensive, but I know I can also sell it. So, but I still need to just read the manual. So before they come out with a push 4, I don't want to see it. I need to wrap my head around this one. So that's my own doing, my own fault. So if you ain't wrapped your head around what you have and mastered it, then don't buy anything new yet. Or if it enhances your workflow, totally great. So that's how I feel right now about that. So thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you. It's tough to avoid eating the foods you enjoy, but the benefit of healthy eating outweighs missing out, so to speak. It does. With the whole healthcare thing that's going on in America, I don't know if y'all know, in America, there's healthcare I'm sure you guys are aware. Healthcare is very expensive. Very expensive. And then when you have insurance, sometimes they don't cover whatever you need. It's like a struggle. And I don't enjoy going through that. I enjoy being healthy. So having that discipline up front to eat really healthy food, and like I've been cooking more and I've been more intentional, I know it's better for me in the long run. So make sure y'all do the same thing. Like if you're an American, if you're eating junk food, like fast food, things with red 40, genetically modified stuff, you're going to get sick. They are intentionally wanting us to get sick. So, I've been sick before and I just don't like that feeling. So I'd much rather spend a lot of money on food than spend money on medical bills any day. So I'll be treating myself, baby. But I make sure it's healthy, it's organic, it's fresh. I know the ingredients. So I much rather do that than like have like a crazy, future with a bunch of health problems. So definitely that's what really keeps me going. It's just like, all right, I don't like the feeling of feeling sick, and my body, your body lets you know. So, but I definitely will be like, oh, remember eating that? And I'll try to make an alternate, like a vegan version of things that I want, but it's never the same. But I'll try my best. So I'm still here and I'm grateful. So 8 is fire. Contact 8 tools are nice. Phrases too, exactly. So I have chicken breast for dinner tonight, which didn't involve the T-Rex. Can't you hook up the what? What's that got to do with the NPC? Can you hook up the NPC via? By the way, can't you hook up the NPC via USB to the Apple? Contact. What do you mean to Apple? You mean to your iPhone or to your computer? Or a real Apple? I just be slapping RC20 on everything. RC20 is alright. I think it's overhyped a little bit too much. I'm gonna say it. It's cool. It's alright. I still think that the wild control is probably really dope, but yeah. said, yeah, I can't speak on the current CEO situation because, well, you know, ha ha ha. Well, we can speak about it. I think it's what I realized about the whole, like, there's a CEO that got gunned down this week in front of a hotel that he was about to do a meeting. And like, what really is disturbing, not only did, you know, he got shot and he got killed, but they kept having the meeting, and they kept the meeting. He got shot and they kept the meeting at 8 o'clock. He got shot at around 7 and they had the meeting at 8. The CEO out there on the ground, they're still having a meeting. And then they posted his job on Indeed the same day. Savage. That being said, like, make sure y'all are doing what you love. Make sure that you're not stressing out about work. These corporations, all these like, it don't matter. This guy walking, I'm going to a meeting. The meeting still happened. And then they reposted the job. I'm sure they already have a new CEO. And then they keep showing a picture of the wrong person. They're showing like another man of who they think that is the suspect. And it's so bad because they're showing the wrong man. It's like, just imagine being the man that's being showed all over the media. I'm like, that's not me. That's not me. I don't even have the same backpack. So it's something weird that's happening, because why is the media showing the wrong person over and over and over again, when everyone in the comments is like, this is not him. This is not the same guy. It's like a different person. So something weird is going on. And this, which was so ironic, this is the day I signed up for insurance. I was just like, oh my God, let me go open enrollment. Very expensive. So everyone is in that time frame where they're looking for, or they're signing up for their insurance or renewing it and stuff like that. So I really I talked to someone that lives in Sweden yesterday, and they were talking about how they would love to move to LA because of the sun and the lifestyle. But they were just like, man, I love my free healthcare, and I love how, like, we have social security. I love how I can go get an education for free. I was like, yeah, you should stay there, because out here they're getting rid of education, and health insurance is not. If you are not healthy, you're gonna pay for it with your own life in America, because they're intentionally putting bad foods in the grocery stores, and nobody's being educated on how to have proper nutrition. And that's why everyone's sick. And the more sick people are, the more these companies make. So I heard that Blue Cross Blue Shield, they had they wanted to limit the amount of anesthesia that they'll pay for, and then they went back and said, oh, we're kidding, we never do that. So they got kind of the message when the thing happened to the CEO, because people I think we're fed up as far as just how insurance companies are taking advantage of people. I know a lot of people have horror stories about how they're sick and they're just trying, and there's valid reasons for them to get surgery or get procedures or treatments and supplies and medication, and they're not getting it. So we definitely should talk about it. And I think I'm grateful that people are speaking about it, because, you know, I'm grateful that I'm healthy, but I have gone through situations where I'm having to prove to my, me and my doctor, we're just trying to prove to the insurance company that I deserve to get an MRI. Literally. Like, they're like, you gotta go to physical therapy for 16 months before we. Doctor's like, yeah, she been doing that. Deny. you got to go get a pill or something, you know? So it's like, you have to be healthy. That's why I really I do my best to try to stretch and exercise and to eat healthy. Even tomorrow, I'm going to go to the spa. I'm going to have a whole self-care day. Shout out to my mom. She's helping me out because I was just telling her, I really want to go do nice things for myself, but I want to, make sure my bills are paid and stuff like that. She's just like, I got you. So I think it's important for everybody to take some time to take care of themselves, because even getting a massage for me helps the blood flow, and I could feel that I have knots, like muscle knots, like little tensions, like little blood stuff. I needed to flow. The more I take care of myself now, the less likely I'll end up needing to mess with the insurance companies. But it's unfortunate because we want to rely on somebody or something to help us if we're sick. So definitely not enjoying the benefits of living out here. You definitely have to work really hard. You can be paying taxes, but you still have to pay for health insurance. And that doesn't make a lot of sense because you're paying for someone else's Social Security and you're not guaranteed that you're going to get Social Security. So let me know if there's a country that is allowing Americans to come. They got free healthcare or affordable healthcare, good education. So, because as much as I love living here, it's just damn, it's getting really dystopian and real crazy out here. I don't know. New York City gonna start looking like Gotham City, straight up like Batman and Joker and weird stuff. And anyways, but yeah, make sure y'all take care of yourself. Eat good food. Take walks. That's what I need to do now. I've been taking more walks. My dog's been taking more walks, eating more frequently, helping our digestive system. So yeah, health is wealth, y'all. So have a blessed weekend, Sarah. See you on your YouTube next Friday. Boss lady, I appreciate you. See you next week. America is hardly any food regulations. They don't, and it's getting worse. There's always some type of recall. People don't know what they're buying. No one's reading the label. People are afraid of reading the label. If you can't pronounce it, don't eat it. Even places have good marketing, like Trader Joe's will seem like it's healthy, but it's not. They have a lot of seed oils in their food. Everything is wrapped in plastic. Trader Joe's, come on, man. Everything? This is why when you go to Whole Foods, everything costs more, because they know how to treat the food. Why is everything wrapped up in plastic? Everything is wrapped up in plastic. That's not healthy. All those microplastics. As soon as I get home, I take it out the plastic and put it in a non-plastic bag. So I can definitely at least attest to that. I have had sugar or carb in a few months now. Definitely makes you feel a lot better. Keep your mind clear too. Yes, Nova, I appreciate you sharing that, because I've done the same thing. I used to love sugar, addicted. It ruined my teeth. My stomach be jacked up. I can't even eat Skittles anymore. I can't eat regular candy anymore. I took a month off at maybe over a year ago. I can't eat regular candy like I used to. It tastes real nasty. But I'll eat the 5-gram sugar ones, like the little Coca-Cola ones, but it's just 5 grams a bag, and that's good enough for me. So even when I eat cookies, I'm like, wait, this is too much sugar. When I'm making snickerdoodles, they're like, put 16 cups of sugar. I'm like, is this really how much sugar is in a cookie? I had no idea. This is why you should cook, so you know what's in it. I'm over here eating 20 snickerdoodles for Christmas, not knowing I'm eating a half a bag of sugar. Now I understand when grandma's like, nah, I'm just gonna eat like one, honey. Like, grandma, get like 16 now. I gotta stay clear. My sugar be high. Said yes, the Flash Blow Ben Jordan made a rant about him not getting his ADHD medication. Oh, Mercury is in retrograde, so I'm sure there's some type of internet beef or controversy. You know, I just sit back, get my popcorn, and just be like, oh, this is great. These men don't know anything about astrology, and they'll say that it doesn't exist and it doesn't matter. But wow, look at how they're fighting. There was a video, I don't even know who these two people were. I guess it was a congressman and another somebody from somewhere. And he showed them a picture of them at 9/11 Ground Zero, and then he asked them one question. They both blew up. They just I'm just sitting there like, they ain't got no emotional regulation. They just yelling at each other. One's just pointing a finger at one. Calm down. Relax. Mercury's in retrograde. Just understand. Just don't say anything. Just shut your mouth. So true food is medicine. Hey Sarah, you recommend getting started using a plugin plus a DAW or an MPC. I use Loop Cloud and K now have to make mashups and tracks doing loops. Haven't done sampling yet. Hi Sam, a DAW is gonna be a DAW. MPC is a it is a production center, but you're gonna need a DAW. It's both. You're not gonna limit yourself when you're making production. It's one does one thing and one does another. If you get an MPC, you're gonna still need a DAW. Whatever that is, if it's Logic, if it's Machine, wouldn't recommend Machine, but yeah, go ahead and invest in. You can get Logic Pro, $200, unlimited updates. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna need to invest in a nice computer with a good DAW, good memory, all that stuff. Get into it, you know what I'm saying? Food and health is most definitely an investment along music production. They go hand in hand, absolutely. I've been noticing I spend more time in the kitchen now, which is fine. I enjoy cooking as long as I have the energy to do it. I think it's therapeutic. Yeah, it's been fun. Definitely there's things I can't cook or I leave to other people, like specialty items and stuff. I may actually order something tonight. We'll see. You went on a mental and physical vacation. Good for you. That's what I would like to do towards the end of this year. I'm sure it's coming. But also, I'm just looking like, my mom will be coming this month, so I'm going to be taking a holiday break, of course. Have some fun. Drink some eggnog. Go see some lights. You know. Jobs do not care about you. They do not. If one thing y'all ain't learned this week with the CEO is that the job do not care about you. Clock in and clock out. And don't tell anybody where you're going. They had a schedule out in the open. That man was just waiting out there for him. He's, I'm just going to wait. Oh, he's going to be showing up around 7:55. Oh, there he is. So, just take that for what it is. And then look at the comment sections of how everyone just, they have thought, they have, you know, it's just hilarious how people are just responding to what's going on. So it's It's like if you're a CEO, no one likes you. It's crazy when you become a manager. Like, let's say you're working at a store and your coworker, y'all best friends, we cool. But all of a sudden they became a manager. Everyone hates them. So sorry, bro. But in general, the whole company don't even really mess with you, which is messed up. So the whole company don't like you. Your colleagues don't like you. That's what's going on with the guy that happened in New York. They walked over him and then had a meeting. We're gonna keep going about investments. Q1 is starting in 2 weeks. So, any other country the CEO would have been in jail or mass murders. Yeah, I think they're putting out the wrong information on the guy that did it, so they not looking to find him. He's gone. He knew what he was doing. So why haven't they found him yet? New York City has cameras everywhere, and the footage Jonathan Majors being chased around New York has for blocks has nothing. Yep. They said they had them going take the city bike through Central Park. I'm assuming they have cameras in Central Park because it's still very much a city and not a very private place. But it is a giant park. Central Park is huge. But I think this was all the fact that they're showing the wrong person's face on the media consistently makes me wonder what's going on. The media must be in this because this is a good question. Why hasn't been caught? He just kind of just shot him and left. He just I'm gonna go get on the city bike. Yeah, my healthcare would cost 6 figures in the state. It is actually 6 figures. It's the minimum, like the premium most people are paying, at least that I know, is almost $10,000 a year. That's just to have insurance. And that's just for like a single person, let alone like if you have a family. And if you have a pre-existing condition. And then they have different ones, like they have HMO, which is very strict on what doctors you can use. So you're going to get you can pay really cheap for insurance, but you're going to get that really bad doctor that never has any appointments that everyone hates. But you got it for cheap. Or you can pay for PPO, which costs an arm and a leg, but you'll have access to a bunch of doctors. But you gotta pay for it. But this is just in case something happens. So, said, quick question: do you use a sub or just studio monitors? So, Jesse, I actually just use studio monitors because I live in an apartment complex. My neighbors would hate me if I had a sub, but I wouldn't mind having one for just to listen shortly for short mixes, because obviously I still listen to my speakers, but the thing is, it doesn't even matter about my neighbors, and it's the room that I'm in. The room is not treated for me I can't hear the bass. The bass is going down the hallway. I have this giant window, glass here, and then everything goes down the hallway into the bedroom. Like I would have to have this closed off and that to be closed off in order to properly hear things in my apartment. So there's no point of me getting nice speakers and a sub for this apartment when the room isn't treated properly. It could sound all right, but everything is going over here, over there. So I mix in headphones, reference headphones. So these Sony's and MDV, MVR, MV1s. But I will be investing in monitors and sub at some point, and upgrading the studio at some point. This is definitely a journey. My vision would be to have my own studio and a real studio with like a real heavy door. You open the door and it's like, oh, this is soundproof. and then you open it and it's like a different airflow. So, well, I didn't hear about this stuff. Oh, and life insurance, they got while you're healthy. Yep, get it while you're healthy. Exactly. So even for an example, I'm so grateful I got my dog health insurance when she was a puppy, because you know, when they're puppy, they're healthy. They're healthy. You're just like, why would I get insurance on my dog when she's healthy? But now that she's 3, we've gone to urgent care and emergency room so many times for either an ear infection or a stomach, and thankfully the insurance covers a huge portion of her bills. And you can't get insurance after something has happened. Like, if I would have waited to get insurance after the fact, it would be more expensive if I could get it. But if she has a pre-existing condition, like if the doctors tell the insurance she already had allergies, they're not going to pay for her allergy medicine or whatever she could be having reactions to and stuff, right? So it's you do need to get it up front. Yeah. And even right now, with people could be losing Medicaid or whatever public assistance that they have now, because Trump wants to get rid of Medicaid and all that stuff. So if you lose your current insurance and you already have a pre-existing, and then you try to sign up to a new insurance, you may not get coverage. So I don't know if people thought about that when they voted. Because if your grandma is she on that Obamacare and they take it away and she can't get insurance, and they just passed a law that we have to take care of our elderly people, like we have to pay for their bills. Oh. Make sure you take care of yourself, please. And that's why I encourage people around me to be healthy, because it's not just me. It really bothers me when I see people not doing like treating themselves well. They're not working out, they're smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol, doing all this stuff. And I love them, but I can't force them, right? So, but I'm not gonna be surprised if something happens. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a setup. It's a setup. So I think we really have to put more power into our hands by making sure we're healthy and being more conscious of what they're trying to make us consume. You know, I didn't know the difference between organic and the non-organic stuff. I'm thinking organic just means expensive. It just means it's real. Came from a tree. It hasn't been tampered with. So they do this marketing thing to make sure that you buy the other stuff that's cheaper, but it's not healthy for you. You gotta read the labels. You gotta know what the numbers are. Said the delay. I think it was delay depose, like deep deposition. That's what insurance companies do. They deny your claim. They delay. And then they make you go through a deposition when you try to do file an appeal when you're sick. It's crazy. It's crazy work. But the guy who did the shooting or whatever, he's very planned. I mean, he even sat there and wrote on I don't know if he wrote it and engraved. I don't know how he did it, but to have that one on the bullets is crazy. So he was waiting for that moment. He was just, and we may not never know who he is or his motive, but if they do catch him, I hope that he does explain. Yeah, like my grandma had died because y'all didn't prove. You know, like really kind of share like his backstory, but I'm sure we don't need to know because there's so many stories out there. This is the fourth biggest company in America, like number 4 in the Fortune 500 is a private healthcare company. They also, not only do they own the healthcare company, they own some of the hospitals. They own some of the midway, like the things in between. Like they own like the people that deny the insurance, and they own the doctors. They own the it's a huge monopoly. It's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. So I get free MRIs all the damn time. That's crazy. So in order for me to get an MRI, my insurance company requires me to go to physical therapy for a certain amount of time, like consistently. So like I'm having to pay for something else just to show them that I'm really injured. You know, it's good to get physical therapy, but they're just like, hey, make sure you do this before. But then they'll deny it, and your doctor has to like follow up and be like, yeah, they really came to all these appointments and we worked on this and they're still in pain. Literally go through it every time I need an MRI. It's like you have to prove a point that you need it so they can cover part of it, just part of it. You're still paying for some of it. Yeah. Looking forward to Microwave Beats next week. Peace out, Sarah. Hey, peace out. I appreciate y'all. I need to head out myself. Y'all, I was talking. Hold on. Let me read these comments. You know, I'm taking my time, girl. You know, I'll be taking my time. All the meals are prepared at home. I love that. I'm getting into that. I feel like that's my vibe, especially what's about to happen in this country where the tariffs are coming in and groceries gonna be twice, 1,000 times more. I still gotta eat. So, you know, I'm be making it at the crib. We gonna have it at the crib, you know. So yeah, I use a wheelchair or crutches. I ain't moving to the States. That's good for you. This is something I really, at the older I get, I am concerned about the healthcare, because I don't want to have to battle somebody if I need something. Like, I can be as healthy as I can, but you know, a lot of things are out of our control, especially the older we get, and to have that security is important. So I definitely need to consider where another place I can maybe become a resident or citizen and live a comfortable life where I'm not worried about my health and like social security and stuff like that. So yeah, this is America. There are some places in Italy that are offering Americans to come live out there. But I'm sure there's nothing out there, which is probably why people have left. But if I can learn how to make my own food at the crib, if I can access some of the food and live a nice Italian life, that'd be dope. I enjoyed living in Italy when I was out there a few years ago. So I've been thinking these are my top 3 places that I want to visit that I could consider potentially moving there. 1, Amsterdam. 2, Barcelona. 3, Thailand. Need to visit all 3 of these places. I've been to Spain before, but I didn't go to Barcelona. I feel like I do have. So the thing with Europe, right? I think in order to be a resident, right, y'all have to. It's through blood, right? So I did a DNA test, and I'm part Scottish too. I am part Norwegian. How can I get my paperwork? Family. How can I get my because if I can do that, if I can do that, that'd be nice. Hey, my grandmother from Scotland. I need to move back home, honey. But I ain't trying to live in the cold, because I was hanging out with someone in Sweden yesterday, and they were telling me how they enjoyed coming out here just to get the sun, because there's no sunlight. And I'm like, ain't no way I'm living somewhere ain't got no sun. And it's cold. Y'all depressed and stuff, but y'all got free healthcare though. Healthcare is a human right and totally free. all in the UK. America has not healed from its trauma and the stuff that we've experienced. This place is still colonized. It's still it still wants its slave citizens. No, it doesn't want people to. It's not like a dream place to stay at all. Like, I think people outside of America do admire our like work ethic. You know, we work really. You know, we're at it. We can kind of do anything, but it's because we're in survival mode. So I see a wave of American boats or planes coming to Europe. Well, yeah, Europe is going through it, y'all. I don't know, man. The whole world is going through it, y'all. They had martial law in South Korea. Are they okay? Are they good? I don't know. I don't even think anywhere is safe right now. I'm just gonna chill out. You know, pay my little health insurance. As long as I can pay for it, you know, I'm good. But at some point, at some point, I'm gonna be like, all right, I gotta get out of here now. But I need y'all to stop having wars and stuff. Cause y'all over there getting prepared for the next thing. Y'all could talk all day about our healthcare, but y'all real close to some crazy stuff. So I don't know. We seen this. I think next year it's gonna one up on this year. Let me speed through these comments real quick. Astrology has a real impact on our lives. It's doing this big one right now. We're in the new era. We're in the Pisces is in Aquarius right now. Pisces was in Capricorn for 20 years, or maybe 16. Now it's in Aquarius. Aquarius is about community, technology, revolution. The last time Pluto was in Aquarius is when it was the French Revolution, the Haitian Revolution, women's rights. So things are going to be escalated, and the people are going to be more active. It's exciting times. I want y'all to know that we chose to be here. Whatever is going on, it seems like it's chaotic, bitch. We chose to be here in this present moment to see this revolutionary change, because we all know that America or just the society isn't doing right. And I still have faith. I have faith in the universe and the goodness and karma. If you're doing bad stuff will happen to you. You're doing good things will happen to you. So I think we're here to see some dope things change. Like, America it's not for everybody, has never been. Maybe there something bad has to happen in order for good to happen. So just see it as that. It's a simulation. It's a video game. You chose the character, the avatar. You chose the time frame. You chose where you're at, and you chose to see and witness this really dope transition of stuff. So I'm just gonna just grab my popcorn, accept what's happening, and know that I chose this and that it's for a reason, and we're about to experience something dope. So shout outs to the people. Power to the people, y'all. I'm excited. Said New York City is looking like Escape from New York. Unless you're a CEO. Unless you're a CEO, New York seems normal at the moment. Exactly. This is the movie I just wanted. Eggnog Christmas Party. I'm gonna get eggnog when my mom comes out here. I'd be tempted to buy it, but then I'm like, it's gonna sit in my refrigerator. I'm not gonna drink it. No, I probably should get it because it's probably fire, bro. It's probably fire. Actually, I probably should get it. Land of the free. Yeah, free doom. The land of the free doom. And then you pay all that money into it. And then they can still tell you no when you need exactly. That's the same thing with car insurance. You could pay all this car insurance, get hit, and they don't even want to cover the accident. They want to try to. It's crazy. And then like the car insurance keeps going up, but it has nothing to do with you. It just has to do with the economy. I called the car insurance like, why is my car insurance going up? I feel like it should go down because I'm a good driver, right? They're like, well, the cost of parts and all that stuff, and people getting accidents in your area. I'm like, and the cost of, and they said the cost of hospital stays, so that affects car insurance. What's the matter? Come here. Come here. Come here. So what did they think when they voted? They didn't. The thing is, when people voted, they don't want a black woman. No one's healed from the racism, the misogyny, the sexism at all. And so it was simply because they didn't want a woman, and it was easy because Trump has always ran against a woman and won. Why wasn't Gavin Newsom running for president? Like, I don't understand. We're not ready for not just Kamala, just a woman in general. She's well qualified, but that doesn't matter. Obviously, doesn't matter. So here we are. People are effing around and finding out. So, but yeah. Oh my gosh, so many cool. Reading through y'all comments real quick. Man, only Portugal has free healthcare service. Spain is like $8 a month. Hey, I pay $8 a month. I remember staying in Spain and for like 5 weeks, and I got sick, and it was definitely taken care of. Like, yes. So yeah, I got my MRI without even asking. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, I'm every single week there's something new. I mean, just to imagine the election was only a month ago. So much has happened in between. This time next month, it'll be January. Ooh. TikTok apparently is going to be banned. How I intend to get through this myself, I will take a day or two to download all the videos that I like, because there are some videos that have a lot of good educational stuff that I've saved so I can go back, and if they're gonna ban it and I can't see it, I'm gonna save it. So things like recipes or educational things, legal things, or advice, I'm gonna have to just create like a folder. I'm probably gonna have to pull up the desktop version of TikTok, get my external hard drive, and start saving my own library TikToks, because if this is happening, I gotta prepare and digest it. But I don't really care to lose me making content on TikTok. I just care of me not being able to access my community or see what's going on, because the media does not cover everything. It doesn't share the real stuff. They're even like wondering, why did this guy get shot? Like, really, you don't know why? Can't trust the media. Not going on Facebook. Definitely don't like Instagram. YouTube is different. YouTube is content. It's not social media. Social media is a place to to socialize. But I'm going to be finding a different alternative. I think there's something called fan base. Was it Blue Sky or something? I guess we starting fresh, which is fine. We've done this before. We've gone through MySpace. I've had Black Planet. I've had Downlink. I've had Tumblr. I've had Facebook, Snapchat, Vine. All these things, they come and they go. But TikTok is very special. So we do hope that it still stays around. But if not, I'm gonna prepare myself and be prepared that they can do stuff like this. Is crazy. I feel like this is a freedom of speech that they're taking away from us, which is like setting a precedent for other things, right? Because if this goes to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court bans TikTok, they really just banning the freedom of speech. And after that, this is, yeah. It said women test the ability of men to interact. You good with animals? You good with kids? Not killing people? Just check if your other significant. Yes, I went. I think MySpace still works. People aren't going on Instagram. Instagram sucks. Instagram sucks. Instagram is very filtered. Y'all remember when the issue with Gaza happened? Hey, you ain't seen nothing. You go Instagram and you don't never see nothing, but you go on TikTok, you gonna see something. It's not to be trusted. It's very filtered. It's very monitored. It's kind of like Facebook and Instagram are the same thing now. People are just watching you. They're not commenting like friends and family. They just watch you. They ghost following you and stuff. That's their way of checking in on you and stuff. I don't like it. Do not like it. Nobody likes Instagram. Nobody's using Instagram. No one even goes to watch to be on Insta. Like it's ads and no. We just using it because we're used to it. If that bans, we'd be fine too. All right, whatever. No one's being social on Instagram. No one's gonna talk about those hard things because it's gonna get censored. So, there's gonna be other apps. We just move forward because I think there's other things. We probably all won't collectively migrate until they actually ban TikTok. So before they do it, I want to make sure I save all the things that I enjoy, so I have access to them, so I don't lose my access. But it's gonna take a while because I know I have a lot of videos. So, you're just melting. You're melting. You ready to go for a walk? You are? You ready? Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna take my dog on a walk. This was another dope live stream. I appreciate y'all coming through to vibe out with me. I'll be back next Friday. We'll be finishing up some microwave beats. I'm gonna see if I can get another 1/4-inch cable so I can do the 4 outputs of the MPC into the. Woo, it's gonna make the recording process so much easier. But yeah. Said the meta man is creepy. Yeah, I saw his face today. I'm like, bro, you good? What's going on with your face? Must be suntan or something. What? All right, I'm about to head out. I gotta go. I can't be outside when it's too late. It be possums out there. What's the thing to the ugly ass face? What do they look like? They got the ugly, like the mask on and shit. They be outside, ho. I be walking my dog. And I be seeing they little butts. They look like they got rat butts. Like they giant rats with ugly ass faces, man. They just sit there when they see you, ugly as hell. And then we got coyotes and shit. I gotta be ready when I go outside, y'all. I can't be out there when it's too late, especially after like 10 o'clock or something like that. Coyotes be coyoteing, so I got to go. I'm out. I love you. I see you. I see you later.